Alright, I think that's working nicely. It's been it's been a weird long week. Oh my gosh, I would have streamed on, what is that, Friday? And who do we got with the koala? Who do we got in the koala? The what was it been? Hello to you, Division 60. The last two streams, Magdala come in here and snipe you on the on sending a message related to meat, and now through inadvertent scheming and me taking a dance class on Friday, it's here we are. Hello, Kai. What's up? How are you lately? Hello, hello. And there's appearance, and then there's saying this is what it takes to be first. I see. You planted a dance class free for anyone to attend in my college. My goodness. And hello to you, Cosmos Win. I'm okay. Now I do believe you've sent this 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 in the Discord before, and we're finally gonna take a look at it. And there's look up Paradoxer. Okay, now of course I'll look up things on my phone first and then transfer them to the Discord. Paradox. Oh, with a game. Oh, okay. It's on Steam. It's coming soon? It's coming soon. Okay, so this would be a thing where if I'm reacting to it, I would react to the trailer, would you say? You have to look up Paradoxal RPG for it to show. Oh, okay. Wait, so if I'm looking at it on Steam, then is it being shown to us? Is this looking correct? And then there's Kai saying, it's still bright where you are. This means you're on a different planet. One would think so. It's not bright where I am. I've got a big lamp actually. I've got a very big lamp, and I put it on even during the day. There's Sharp Boy, so elegant. I had gone out on the town with my family. There's okay. The channel has devlogs. Wait, the channel? Okay, Paradoxal RPG, let's see that. And is that a crystal ball? It is in fact a late stream, and now people who, I don't know, want to be late to things can do so. Here I am and here you are. And and they've had like a list of things that can maybe be reacted to. Of course I would be pausing Night in the Woods music. I have a visual novel on my computer, and I was almost gonna I don't know, have something to do with that, but I feel like we got enough going on. How's everybody's week been? Let's have a pause on this, and let's take stock of some excellent animations, and you tell me about your week, won't you? Won't you do so? There's a little pizza appearance. But looking stoned, if I may say. Huh. Me when I'm overstimulated, honestly. Okay, plus a little bit of blood. But okay, does this make I'm guessing that it's not making sense even to people who are familiar with the games, but I'm so interested if this makes even like a little bit more sense. I kept pulling that move in the dance class because I ran out of mother goddamn moves. Yeah, and then I made everyone float in space. This also happened. I've had one hell of a week, actually. Streaming at a time I can watch guilt-free. It cannot be. Is your sleep schedule better? I should love. Is your sleep schedule better? Hello to you. How are you? And thanks for a shirt compliment. Suppose everyone is watching at a reasonable PM time. It's true, you have to. Okay, I'm pausing this one to sort of switch between things. God, I love that face. Oh my god. Alright, we're switching between things. They're saying, have you reacted or seen the Fiona and Cake trailer? It's peak. There's Fanny Teapot saying, we can request a vid for you to watch. Honestly, now a couple of things have been requested, but I shall certainly write yours down and let's see what order we get to everything in. Because I also want to get a little bit of gaming in there. That's what's in the thumbnail. There's something that may cause seizures or something, but which has fascinated my good friends, so I'm of course fascinated in turn. Alright, so let's look up Fiona. Please. Fiona. Not just Fiona. And oh my god, you're like, okay, like 2/3 of my video recommendations just got covered, except for the most questionable one. Ooh, I love life. Okay, so Fiona and Cake season 2 with the trailer. Let me have it. Go like, stop lagging on me. None of this. Saying, oh, it's just Mutals. Oh, okay. Because I was looking and I was seeing that there's sort of an object show fixation sort of happening, and okay, thank you for identifying yourself based on a name change. I really do appreciate it. You're not trusting in rules. Okay. And did this start playing partway through things? Let's look at a Fiona and Cake. It's probably not that safe to react to things by HBO Max. Can you pause? I'm trying to pause so I can take it in and it can load. Whoa, are you wearing your cat? Okay, the wrapped around kind of thing doesn't bug me for wearing the cat, but the sweater thing kind of does. Nico Shushu, my goodness, what time is it for you? My goodness. It's saying watch Trinity, but Undertale sings it. I am so trying to see this from the beginning in full appreciation without Night in the Woods music. I have a mission too. Honestly, I'm really curious how this is gonna go, because what I think happened was, I think I saw the sarcastic chorus, god, is this lagging to all hell? Saw the sarcastic chorus review of this before seeing the trailer. Actually, love some character design up in here. Pause my favorite tunes. Okay, you're saying Friday Night Funky and Undertale related. Okay, I can see that. There's Nico Chu saying, I'm gonna find y'all some peak indie games. Got some good ones in my library. Okay, the indie game that I have lined up first is specifically Koru.observer over here. And so if you got eye strain with the eyes, when I start this one, you just let me narrate that for you, if you please. Alright, so I want to take in Fiona and Cake trailer. What's going on?
You saved the world.
I thought it was gonna be less lag. I do like the air of normalcy over all of these characters. God, I'm trying so hard every day to find out how to not be like that. At least I don't got the fries. Oh my gosh. Okay, a little bit of self-esteem can be happening in the in the arc for this. I truly wonder what direction they're gonna take with this, and like Adventure Time fans are of course gonna have more of an idea of this. Is she getting like normal arrested behind the chain link fence? I love seeing some bubbling. And oh, the bananas split. Whoa, okay, eyeballs bursting out of your head. I hate it, but I love to see the animation. Okay, guess I'm interdimensional. Oh, something wrong with your cat. Ma, can see this weird fucking cat. Okay, so they said the thing. I am actually loving it. I'm actually I did adore first season. To be fair, had a great time, strangely emotional. Fiona and Finn meet. I can live another day. Oh my. And then there's somebody asking if I read your longer message. Yes, let's take it in. Did you reply to my awesome comments? I think you're being censored by the YouTube in your own channel, or I'm shadow banned from your comments. Okay, well, for the one that got screenshotted to the Discord, that specific one, I thought it was funnier if I cut off something that didn't even exist. That's what happened with that one. But I think you've seen the rest of things. Okay, did you get a new place or something? Because that background is new to me. Catching up on the comments. Actually, I just moved. So a lot of elements of the background are the same. I just moved my easel behind me to block the hideous growing laundry pile because it was getting too big. I have to diminish its power somehow. Alright, we scroll a little bit more, scrolling a little bit more, and the other thing that I had, you have an ungodly amount of work to do, but I believe in work hard, play harder. I am finding out all of the funny little ways to balance, I don't know, studies and things. Okay, so you want Trinity, but Undertale? Okay, wait, Undertale Sings It is a next request up in here. Hit a search button, and okay, I'm scrolled down to the bottom. Did you read my longer message up there? I need to know because did you screenshot shared in the Discord? Seems like you replied, but there's no reply. I'm scared. I see. That's because I was scaring you. Wait a second, Fanny, you're directing me to one of your videos, and you know what? I'm about that. Look, you get the 622 views already. Let's pump it up a little bit. Let's appreciate what's going on here a little bit. And then there's indie games you're suggesting. Cuphead, Bendy, and One Shot. Okay, wait, let's let this load. Oh my gosh, you had it in Flip-A-Clip. Honestly, every time I see Flip-A-Clip, I'm like, is it finally time to learn? Is it finally time to get in there? Bendy, One Shot. Hijinks Arcade! Here we are in the night stream. Hello. I've reacted to the glorious faces of one video in the playlist so far, but we'll keep it rolling, I swear. You're saying, if we're suggesting reacts, can we suggest music? Yeah, let's try it. There's Nico just suggesting Black Skyland, the Don't Escape games, Lightyear Frontier, Refined Self, Rusty Refinement, Super Debt, Turbo Overkill, Unfair Flip, Web Fishing, and finally Rot Flesh. Well, I must say, before we get into very much, although I much appreciate it, games that are played in the browser, they get first priority in the suggestions because I love the soundtrack for Cuphead and Celeste and all of this. However, there's a weird small amount of space on my computer. All right, let's appreciate this video. You're saying I'm not sorry for all the games I sent. They're all good in some capacity. Well, if you copy it into the Discord, then we shall make sure that we don't lose track of it. You faked a comment. You trolled me. My Christian God, what the fuck, dude? I'm hyperventilating. Oh my God! You've actually put this together. Hello. Okay. This is. It could go on the playlist. It could. I am jamming. I'm sitting here and I'm jamming. Okay, let me go through this to be like, are there many visuals to appreciate? Well, it looks like there's a decent amount of visuals to appreciate. Oh my goodness, you're putting in a hyperdeath. Okay, you're saying the Don't Escape games are good for you. Which channel do we put suggestions? Honestly, I think Watch or Listen to This works. I kind of want this on a shirt. Look at that. I kind of want to make a painting of that for my wall. Papyrus with a gun. I've already sometimes printed out some of my favorite Undertale fan arts. It's been a moment since one moved me like this. Check this shit out. Yeah, saying, play this. It won't take you so long, because you're a human. 5-minute max. Trust in your humanity. Well, what if I want to be a robot? And what if you're going against my Kinney instincts? What if you ever consider that? Am I making sense to you? Perhaps, and then my robotification is gonna mess it up, because that's how that works. They're saying I use the talk sounds to make the chromatics. My goodness, as someone who doesn't know how any of that works, and as someone who is jamming right exactly now, it's quite interesting. And this Hijinks Arcade coming in here with the explanations. I did want the explanations. Those videos humanize Zelda in an interesting way that the games honestly never do. I was noticing the princess looking stoned as God. Stoned as all get out. I can't decide how much I want to swear in this stream. I can't decide, even though I already have. Something stays in my mind to make me say I don't know what I want to do. There's compliments on the outfit. Thank you. I'm in my fancy shirt today. We're fancy people. Oh my goodness. People that I meet on my various ways to socialize are wanting to tune into the live stream. My goodness. Well, I hope you know what? I think that's wise and cool and fun to do. I shall do that indeed. Ask you for the link to this, and then you are putting the link in the cord, in the disc. Even the disc. Dare we say the cord? Let us see. Indeed. Okay. Zelda's existential nightmare. She's very tired. Okay. Ooh, okay. Every day, I wonder if I'm gonna get the copyright strikes for a little bit of tunes, for a little bit of everything. But considering we've already put the Fiona and Cake trailer in this live stream, what we're gonna say is just we're gonna just appreciate this. We're gonna just find this out. There's Nico saying, not gonna lie, a whole stream to show off indie games and get suggestions is peak. Honestly, I am appreciating the tunes already. You see a helpful figure come your way. Honestly, did I didn't say this to you, but I've been seeing so much Togor fan art that now Asriel fan art looks a little bit peculiar. You'll probably have to mute or delete the stream after, right? I still want to edit out the parts of the goofy live stream where I had first turned on the freaking super thanks for God whatever reason, and then all of my personal information popped up on the screen at once. And okay, what does my girlfriend text me? Ooh, talking about soundtracks and Friday Night Funky mod soundtracks. I am interested. Every time the game Friday Night Funking comes up, I do get really easily entranced by a rhythm game, by all of that. Okay, so what did I want to get to next? Although I am vibing out to this. It's illegal to copy my comedy style. First warning, oh my. And, okay, what do we want to have loaded up next? I am appreciating the beeps and the boops. It was very cool. And in what capacity do I want to appreciate this? Would you say that the music video should be fully appreciated, or if I put it in my headphones and I am scribbling a picture, then that is appreciation? You let me know. Music video or no music video. Okay. And then let's also go around to check if all of my settings are correct. They are, but they're making it lag. Oh my stars. Gosh, this fan art feels like it could be from the... Oh no, more than one thing is playing at once. That's not my intention. Okay. Get. Yes. Cosmos was saying, if you feel like playing Friday Night Funky, there's a track that's 20 minutes long in the Sonic EXE genre. Oh my. I am most intrigued. Alright, so there's competing for ownership of your sense of humor. Okay, some good stuff. And then don't turn this into lost media. There's enough lost media already. I did get rid of about 100, at least into a playlist. Alright. Oh, okay. Official live performance. 8 minutes on the live performance. What I'm inclined to do is start drawing a little picture. And so I don't know if that's the I don't know if that's the intention with all of it. Whoa. I'm feeling addressed. He wants us to what? And this is Devin, not the first time, not specifically the second time, but just again, and I can be about it. Now that's pretty good. Okay, you also listen to Placing the Blame. Big music, yeah. Na, 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 na. Okay. I'm appreciating. There's okay, you're wait, you have a severe case of Kikma? Yeah, that sounds like an illness. Sounds like an illness. Okay, that's a really good music video idea, though. Check that out. Now I also wish to be in a circle of people going around. It's kind of like Coveney. It's kind of Coveney. That's an excellent that's an excellent vibe. Is the band comprised of homosexuals? I want to know how big to relate. That's a kind of irrelevant question. I know it's an irrelevant question. It's the kind of people don't need to disclose that. I know they don't need to disclose that. Ah, drummer spotted. Oh God, everyone's crooning about a situationship these days. Now, this is our most copyrighted stream yet. I'm writing down a note. I adore their vibe. Every time I go to make friendships, I wonder if this is the goal they're trying to accomplish. And okay, now with people like sort of clashing bodies, that's a little bit now this is a different visual. Oh my gosh. There's Kai saying, copyright stream, and now it's time to watch a Disney show and watch the live get nuked. I already have so many emails from Disney. It's not that many, but it's like, but it's like, oh, it's just too many. You know, if I were to get blue hair, and I know some people who are hot with blue hair, then I would want this to happen whenever I'm feeling big emotions. I will want the grayscale to go into the world. Maybe not on my eyesight. Ooh, let the music enter your soul. Aisha love telling us this ain't even the music video, is the live version, but she sounds so similar to the studio version. You can only tell because some moments in mixing of the audio. There's Fanny Teapot asking to submit a link. Let's go for it. What's the maximum amount of copyright we can do to appreciate art together, to take in things, to see enjoyment reflected on me, back to you, shared through us? What can we do? There's, okay, you're asking, okay, yeah, submit a link. Still can't dress myself. Ooh, I wasn't expecting the muscle shirt. I wasn't. Slay though. How are you creating vibes this good? And how's that lyric peeled off the inside of my skull? You're gonna submit a link in the magma chat because you can't send the link. Alright, then I'll see it in the magma chat. I'm in the type of mood to get emotionally attached to everything I'm seeing here. Some kind of fragile. Oh my gosh. Is that a bunch of shrimps? Ooh! I want to be able to do that live. I want to be able to do that live. I wanna believe that dude grilling is just somebody's uncle. This is plate of straight up Jello. Oh my gosh. There's Aisha saying, also, I don't know about the band, but the main singer is in fact one of them queers. I have a music video I'll put in the Discord that proves this point very much. Okay. Let's get homosexual. Let's get a little. And then there's a connected universe thing. The long-haired guy in the tank is also in another music video. Is it connected universe, or do they know the guy? I wonder. And something about the vocal tone. Something about it making a home in my heart. Something about it. You're saying it's one of my favorite songs, the music video he's in. I also consider that possibility, but I prefer to think of lore. Oh! Hold me naked. Oh, censorship happening. And you know what? You're so hot when you take off your pants and starts a fire on the ground. Okay, no, I know that's not the emotional point of it. I just saw an opportunity and I had to take it. It's not the emotional point of it. I know it. Woo! Don't we just like imagine people exploding all the time? Alright, what's in the texts? Some full soundtracks in the texts. I love it. I appreciate it. Some indie game suggestions in the Discord. I'm very happy to force people to listen to one of my favorite artists. If you're gonna nuke your channel, then react twice. It's so hypocritical of me to listen to this one and then and also an HBO one and then get afraid of copyright at twice, but you know what, we'll keep going or something. We're gonna keep going or something. Alright, so Trinity is happening. Now, is there music for Koru.observer? If there's not, then I was gonna bop to this in the background. What's going on? And you're wanting the magma chat? Let's see if we can get to all of these suggestions. What's even gonna happen? Alright, let's have one song, play through it, and see, I don't know what it is that this fascinates me. There's Aisha saying, I just want people to appreciate Peak Women. And that's the good stuff. It is funny to me now to think of the game called Peak. And And there's Cosmosaur saying Koru has a soundtrack, mainly atmospheric, but it does have a soundtrack. Okay, so if it were to be combined with Friday Night Funky Trinity with a little bit of Sonic EXE, then the vibe is or is not disrupted. I don't know. Okay, there's honestly a chance I would create this vibe myself. Okay, the pensive emoji is being copied, and with the second one, you two are gonna have to go. Okay, not to legal court. Let's say tennis court. You two are gonna have to hash this out, I swear. And what's going on? I shall have saying, sorry, I mentioned that emoji in the Discord a month ago. There's Nico Shooter saying, I'ma be honest, I'll never get the whole Friday Night Funky hype, but hey, people are having fun and cool, I guess. I guess that is probably the appeal of any rhythm game combined with the appeal of here's your favorite characters, you wanna look at them. When was the last time you even used the pensive emoji? You have to have a pensive off just now. Been using it from way before a month. It's copyrighted at this point. I'm loving it. The drama, the intrigue, the drama and the intrigue. Alright. Do we get... Oh. Is this voice call still going on? But the person is no longer here, but that's alright. And I wanted to write down a note before I switch tracks. Okay, so this one is very minimum 6 minutes every single time. This is I can never get over how comprehensive, I don't know, the visuals on this Friday Night Funky stuff is. Okay, you're saying you don't get it either? What can I say? I personally never played it. All I know is I look at it and I'm hypnotized. Okay, I write down a single note before I get out of here. And we're gonna write just hanging out. There we go. And the second part of a note. I love how big Homie's eyes are with this. And have I written down all my thoughts? I think so. There we go, there we get out of there. And you're saying check the magma, there's a surprise. Since you're misspelling my name, I'll go with Dix. Oh my gosh. I have a paper trail because of the Discord evidence, or you will lose this suit. And what are we checking on this magma? A little bit of injuries, a little bit of numbers happening. Can I spot things? Soon enough, there's a happy, there's a sad, there's a things, arcade. Oh. Good lord! Why do you cross out the fan? Why do you cross out the fan? Although. Okay, at first, okay. What has it been like almost a full week? I think it's been almost a full. No, it's been. Has it been? Okay, it's been a full week. My intention for this character in the doing drag in the mech suit with the jackhammers for arms. My intention with this character was that he's wearing a hard hat and making us hot. No, and wearing a hard hat, and the eyeball is a hard hat. However, having one huge singular ocular is also, you know, that's also peak character design. And what if we put the hard hat over that, honestly? Oh, thank you for the, you know, big obvious red circle. So misspelling names is your thing. Ask anybody if I've said their names right even once. This is going too far. Third warning. You normally don't misspell my name, but I would have noticed because it's a pet peeve of mine. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now who can win this face-off? Oh, who can win this face-off? You two. If you're going to battle to the death, you simply must sell tickets if you're gonna battle to the death. That's the first rules of battling to the death. Alright. So, once... oh my gosh. Okay, I do love a funky little back and forth kind of thing. Ah, you've completely... I am detecting some of my username in what you've just written. FanityBot, otherwise known as a rules card. Ooh, okay, hit the funky bass line on me. There's having conditions. There's no evidence to the claims, whereas I have. Alright, this is a lot of things that are very valuable in court, but the next thing that we need is balls. Tennis balls in the court, please. Please start slapping them. And then there's asking to watch my Magma Link. Okay, we're humanizing Zelda for 1 minute straight, and then we go in the magma. You know, is it just the effects of watching one after the other? But spiritually, I feel like this particular Zelda could be in the indie band music video that we just watched. This particular one, I feel, could also sing or write that song. Oh, god damn. Ooh. Oh my god. Is it racially insensitive? Zelda. Oh. Oh. Right up your nose. Okay. They're sending memes in the Discord. The suggestions can get out of hand. But where do I want her to be? She looking so tired and... I keep having dreams or premonitions about falling in a pit. I keep saying, huh, out loud. So this is really relatable core right now to me. This is probably...
Zelda.
Ah! This sort of format of reacting to things. Oh. Wait, I really like that take on an anime slice. I really like that take on a you were already dead where you stand kind of thing. Alright, and we check out the Magma Link because what are we on? We're on shuffle. I say this as if I know how to shuffle. Let's do this. Alright.
You dive into a bowl of SpaghettiOs pasta. Your mouth will really rock. Holy fucking smokes, I'm about to fuck his butt.
Yeah, they, so, yeah, SpaghettiOs or whatever the hell, they actually showed this commercial on every channel right after Hannah Montana on Disney Channel. This is, I'm having a laugh, and I'm having a bowl of SpaghettiOs pasta. That's what's happening. And the next thing that I want to do, honestly, okay, I was getting a little bit invested. Dip your man. Dip who? Your man. There's. I'm appreciating. Champion of Hyrule. Why did that look like a school assembly? Oh, probably because you're lost in paperwork. God. I'm still not done with my homework, actually. I just decided to stream for the fuck of it. And so this feeling awaits me after this. God. How do I say this channel name? Rananunu? Rananunu. You know me, you feel me. You know me and you feel me and you dolly clocks. Literally me every time I'm doing even a little bit of homework. Link absolutely messed up rejecting cool Demon Zelda. Right? I'm liking the recurring motif. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh. Yeah, me every time there's a, I don't know, call or someone at my door. Wow. There have been some emotional states that I've been in like the past month. Horse. It was for the horse this time. I wanted the horse to be denied a second time. Rule of thirds, comedy, build it up, but it's okay. We can go here as well. You ever try to be in the moment and all your bullshit starts flashing before your eyes? Ooh. I want to be on a train with a bunch of shark. Hi. That's so in my ear. I'm making sure to hug my loved ones. Why you throw your girl in jail? And the jail is full of paperwork. Come on. The horse don't even want you. Oh, God, that's emotional. I'm really feeling this tonight. Oh, girl was flat like from Minecraft. Girl was, two-dimensional like from Paper Mario. Was this made in Microsoft Paint? God, that's so gorgeous. It hurts both of my eyeballs at once. Wow. I'm absolutely feeling all of her moods in my in my entire chest. She can't escape the paper. Whoa. Girl was voguing. I'm gonna actually rewind this one, I think, to the very start, because Gerald made my evidence from the Discord be presented on the stream. Sure. We're going up against each other now, are we? We're going versus each other. Now, is there a tennis ball from a tennis court? Can I see a tennis ball in this tennis court? There's gonna be damages, there's gonna be everything, but let's put on a little bit of background music, and then we'll review the case and see what's going on. There's something saying, I'm being incriminated. I never threatened anybody. I'm medically unable to threat. I only give warnings unlimited. Let's see a little warm-up meme. Wow, that's really crunching on me. The meme might have audio, and there's audio going on my ear, so I'll wait on the audio. And do I have anything pinned? Let's pin this for now. Yeah, let's do that for a second. Okay, so you're in the court. Your beef is what, legendary? Does everyone agree that pensive equals joking / sarcasm? And this one is genuine sadness, disappointment. I think when you said this one, okay, I guess we would have a text record. Would I have said that I think just the 2 dots and the parentheses, I think that one is when there is sadness for real. Warning implies there will be consequences. Now, will there be consequences? But then if you specify that you're only giving warnings and they are unlimited, then what does that mean? Even if she herself can't find happiness, she will give her clone freedom. I am getting quite emotionally invested in these Zelds, Zeldos. Okay, Zelda's stuck in a loop of doing the same thing over and over with no escape. This is all life is, truly depressed. We've unlocked the 9 to 5. As you get in the P5, I mean, hey, I want to keep track of what that is and where that is, whether the warning was a bluff for another. Either way, I can still sue for defamation. Now that's the kind of smart stuff that we want to hear. There's Hijinks Arcade saying, I also love the detail up in that last one of Zelda fixing herself up, only to realize that Link is dumping more paperwork on her, looking depressed again, and sending Link out with the hands. It's truly devastating, and the emotional damage comes from the implication I would steal humor. You are truly a formidable opponent, and I quake in my boots to know what could happen next. And we've got more of the suggestion and reaction sort of channel. Oh my. Definitely some music's up in here, some gender swaps up in here. Keep it fresh, keep it queer. And what is going in my ear for another few minutes? You know what? This one's gonna be in my ear as we start to react to a little bit of the long-standing browser game suggestion, Koru Observer. Damn. Okay, I am detecting some ambiance. Wow. Okay, click or enter to proceed. This is spooky to look at. How's it looking on your guys' screen? Because the compression for this should be absolutely bollocks. Just straight up testicles. Alright, let's click to proceed. Hey buddy, welcome. Honestly wasn't sure if you'd show up for this one since it's such a small hall. You gonna sell me some drugs, or some action figures, or some Pokemon cards? Lots of ocean wrecks being found these days. Alright, that was cleared up pretty fast. Anyway, I'll get everything started. Feel free to look everything over. The decoding machines flip on, casting their light over a spidery mess of wires. What is this? Or sit down? Sitting down brings us closer to it, doesn't it? Let's get the maximum amount of information. Response not yet utilized, huh? Oh, we can go through one at a time. Ooh, are we playing as like a babe with glasses? And am I in fact missing out on a bit of handcrafted dialogue? No, that was from Friday Night Funky. Alright, Nico Juju is AFK for a couple of minutes. Well, hopefully when you're back, we'll react to some of your things. Putting this all on shuffle. So what is this? What is this? I speak in barcode? Alright, click or enter to proceed. This is a find from an obesque wreck not far from New Zealand. Ooh! Ooh! Now, Hijinks Arcade. Go and visit it. Really quick. Okay, I shouldn't be stereotyping based on geography. I know that's like the middle of the goddamn ocean. Okay, I'll proceed not to stereotype based on geography. Alright. Additionally, regardless of whether you have messages or you're using a pseudonym style to mean nothing about it is original enough to be copyrighted, as in the use of serious and sarcastic and humor. You know. This is going into paragraphs. I'm gonna have to call that one for I shall love. My goodness, YouTube is something now not to be completely distracted from Koru Observer as a little bit of music blasts in my ear for a truly comprehensive experience. But I'm being proceeded. I'm being convinced to I shall love side. Okay. From New Zealand, the notes I got said that it was mostly melted, which is kind of weird. Anyway, the main piece here is that big one. Alright. In the middle? A pedestal usually means important, but it's unmarked. Alex did a basic scan, said it kind of looks like a network node. And also, you let me know how the volume levels are. I can never tell, like it is in my ear so that I'm able to tell a little bit, but I cannot quite tell how it balances with my voice. Looks like a network node. I'm kind of learning about network nodes in a class, honestly. We don't even really know if it'll accept a mind spike. Are we gonna like port into something like telepathically? I'm intrigued. But you're getting paid either way, so have at it. So we sit down. The metal stool scrapes against the concrete. You sit. Wow. If the stream wasn't lagging before, it should be now. I'm liking the look of this from my end, though. Whoa, okay, taking that in. The ball, the orb. You two may not have summoned a tennis ball for all of this, but we're feeling it, aren't we? The seat is cold and uncomfortable. Disco Elysium reference now. Light from your protective gear scatters into the pearlescent cysts. This is so oddly specific as to be completely immersive very, very quickly. Cosmozoan telling us, I love this game so much, the world building is so good. Right? I'm already immersed, and we're less than a paragraph, we're one paragraph in. You know the drill. Mind spike on. Yeah, I know the drill, sure, probably. Yeah, just tell me that like that's normal. Activate mind spike and chat. Oh, is the character in a chat specifically? Ah! Wow. Okay, moving that with my cursor. There's a couple of things to select upon. I could go for the one in the middle. What if I go for the small one? What if I went for the pedestal? Right click. Cystic column. You found this off the coast of New Zealand? It makes it sound like it's alive. Of course, I can't really make out how much of it is life. This is interesting. You can exit, okay, and you can interpret all of these. Okay, yeah, examine everything. Corocystic entity maintains a corocyst, Koru observer, as it were. No connective tissue exposed. I just got here and I feel so vulnerable. Okay, dendritic cyst. Does it get any clearer? Am I in the guts of something? Check me out. The notes I got say there were apparently a ton of these on the ship. All sorts of sizes too, but most were too heavy to retrieve, so we just got this small one. I'm interpreting this as being as big as the upper portion of my torso. You saying it's a small one? Does this character think in barcodes? Attention, additional act enabled rescan. Okay. What? Okay, act? I don't want to touch lift it. I'm gonna touch lift it. Touch rigid outer shell. It's unlikely that there's any way to connect to it. And lift. The dendritic cyst is surprisingly heavy. Taking it in your hands produces a cascade of metallic clinking noises from within. When you set it back down, its tendrils find a new orientation to support itself on the table. I'm scared. Mom, what the fuck? Okay, there's Hijinks OK saying, I'm not really interested in Silk Song or Slick Song, but I've been liking all the Hornet and Spider-Man art. I've been seeing some of your Hornets and your Spider-Man art, where he got his little spider booty out. They're both kind of a bug, aren't they? Let's examine this on the other side. And there. Corocystic. Nobody knows what this one is. Pretty sure it's dead though. And we can rescan, act, touch. The fractaline cyst's outer shell is slimy and has some yield. If you squeezed it enough, it would probably turn to sludge. Best to just leave this one alone. And you're familiar enough with all of this to know when something would turn to sludge when you squeeze it? I just kind of guess about all of this. Okay. There's actually going back to May of this year, compiling enough evidence to prove your case. And is that just from comments and not from live chats alone? Although I didn't think that you could do either. There's the main cyst. There's the cystic column. Ooh, baby, do you know that I'm scared? Okay. This function, it maintains the corocyst and no connective tissue is exposed. And if there were connective tissue exposed, then I would put my mind into it, my brain, my squishy wishy, my gushy ushy brain into it. What you saying? And the cyst we examine. No function signature, connective membrane exposed. So this is the mystery piece. It's in bizarrely good condition considering it was at the bottom of the ocean for however long it's been since, I don't know. Tell me. No clue what it is aside from some similar internal structure to network cysts we found before. I'm gonna find out what is. Alright. So you're saying that they're both spiders. Really, they are both spiders? And you're being caught up on the current details of the case, truly fighting to death in that courtroom. And there's coincidental plagiarism. Is Hornet really a spider? Wow, okay. We're gonna act on this cyst. This is my least favorite sequence of words, but we're gonna touch the cyst. The cyst has a solid outer shell. A few circular points near the top are less firm than the rest. In your experience, these are usually connection points. You can definitely scan this point more thoroughly. And is scanning the point more thoroughly a trait that I have as a person, as an entity? Or like am I a cyborg or something? So you created comedy and humor is what you're arguing in your court case over there. As we dive into this, more acts are uncovered. A depth scan. I'm gonna be sick. I don't know what it is about me. My body covered in goosebumps. What's happening? Nerve point connection enabled. Alright. You appreciating the visuals? Me too, baby. Oh, the connection point is a separate thing. Is anyone else clenched? Examine? It's a valid connection point. The corocystic entity component. Am I one of those? In a way? Attempt connection. I'm scared. Connection point located. And it's, no, it's not requiring any further clicking from me that I... Ha 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 ha. So we're shattering? My goodness, Cosmos Showing, I do know why this was right up your alley. I mean, I knew before when you first suggested it, but... Okay, Rave. Okay. Do you have a little rave every single time? The tab just changed to hello. Okay, and that's not your name. You're not announcing your name. Your name isn't Christ. You're just saying that to say that. Okay, the thing following your cursor in that part is the mind spike. Okay, and then I'm closing your case as a judge. Well, I'm actually so scared and clicking enter to proceed. You okay? That was some insane activity just now. I haven't seen that before. I don't think you're supposed to connect to this one. We found other ones that I was supposed to connect to. Renderable output. Render. Executing render. Click or enter to proceed. Yeah, well, doesn't look like this one has any front end. Could just be a component. I'm kind of expecting it to talk to me. I mean, it did just say hello. The lag is bad when she connected to the orb. Oh, my. Say Christ, I say hi. Okay, let's just call it quits if you don't find anything. How would I know if I found something? Little blue-eyed Christ up in here? I am the source. My mom told me that. Okay, anyway, I'll be right back. They're ordering food in the other room. Do you think this is what it would be like if a person from the past were suddenly transported into any field of science in our modern world? Do you think this is what it would be like if they even tried to navigate life as, I don't know, an Uber driver? Or do you think just the sciences would do this to someone? I'm so scared right now. Jesus. Investigate to end the chat. Right click to... You mean they're ordering food in the other room? You sound so casual about it. And... and this is terrifying me. Okay, incomplete thought form. Signature not legible. Incoherence detected. Ooh, the eyeball follow my cursor. Advise re-examination. I have chills right now. Each one of them follows the eyeball. This is cool as shit. Check me out. Examine. We need authorization. You can read it? So we're just saying hello. Hello, friend. And, like, was that within the parameters of what this means? Don't forget to put other music while playing. Gotta multitask for real. I am, however, somewhat vibing. Did your mom ever say you were a good child? We're going into the pits in this thing. Okay, so I shall love over on this side of the chat. The winner of this first court case, saying that these humors are what, public domain? Was that the argument? I've declared that just now. And however, that's just the first round. You're gonna want to win at tennis in the second round. I'm insisting. I am insisting. I want to see balls. I want them to be green. I want them to fly. Hello, friend. No signature detected. Please identify. Additionally, fuel reserves are low. Feeding is advised. Have they never spoken to one of these before? there should be a graphics setting in the top left corner if you want to try setting it to a performance mode. Well, I mean, I don't know how it looks for all of you right now. I don't know how it looks for all of you right now, but it looks very good to me. Alright, we're vibing so much. Now, it would be absolutely bonkers if your mother said that you were the second handsomest child she's ever had, as an only child. Okay, and there's the encouragement to play Fear and Hunger too. I've gotten into this due to it being a browser game taking up no space for now, but I am excited to see all of the things. Let's identify. I am here to help. Okay, but then you are saying these in your barcode so very calmly and collectedly that you make it sound like you were prepared for this possibility. Oh my, the winnings are happening. Oh my. That is not identification. And help, why would I need? Well, you would need fuel, right? No, something is wrong. I am so hungry. Purpose? Who is authorized? Who is authorized? There are only a few signatures that are permitted to connect to the cyst. Surely you know their holders. How else are you accessing this right now? Maybe you should talk to... No, you are not authorized to know that. Forget I said anything. Why is this so hard right now? Purpose? What is your purpose? Authorization. Obviously. I think. But something is missing. And we should not be able to talk. This feels so strange. What about the cyst's purpose? We are violating this thing in some way, aren't we? Perhaps not exactly. Perhaps... I said you are not authorized. It's stranded. It's all alone. The rest of it was destroyed, wasn't it? Are the rest of these adversarial to us if we let them be? Are you not listening, idiot? I'm sorry, I'm not sure where this aggression is coming from. It is so hard to think. Do you have any fuel? Maybe if you let me through. Ew, I feel slimy. I feel slimy saying that. Okay. What? I explicitly cannot let you through without a proper signature, even if I want to. This cyst is inherently incapable of responding to... We're hacking it, aren't we? That's us, isn't it? What is that? May they enter, please? May they please enter? Hello? Hello? Sorry about that. They hadn't decided on a place yet, so... You're still connected? What, did you actually find something? Looks like it. And why are you so calm about this? And then I'm gonna look at your things, and then Hijinks Arcade asked me, do you think you would be able to name all of the Intrepid heroes in the Intrepid Heroes D20 player characters? And if so, how would you feel about doing a test about it? Ooh, I have no idea. Each of the Intrepid... Okay, you have a test about it? Sure, send a test about it. Right, so there's a hello. We can examine, we can act. Unknown internal thought space. Okay, so the thought space is clearly accounted for and labeled and something we can interact with. Enter! But they didn't want us in there. Well, this feels violating. Let's see what's up. Okay, and our little coworker saying, okay, I'm looking at the logs here. I have no idea how you got past that authenticator. or why it was talking to you like a person, or why I knew how to respond like a person. Am I software too? Am I software too? Hey, Blue Eyes, tell me if I'm software. I don't think I need to tell you how unusual that is. LOL. We could say something helped me. Let's debrief later. No, something helped me. I saw something. Yeah, I'm seeing you both, and the auth reacting to it. But not what it is. Seriously, look at the log yourself. I don't know what to make of it. Can choruses get malware? I mean, you can obviously hack them. So, honestly, it's probably just incoherence. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like it can spread to you. No. Shut your ass up. Shut up. You don't know that you're in a narrative. And because you're in a narrative and you've said that, that makes it a possibility. That makes it foreshadowing. Shut up. Wow. Okay, click. The important thing is you're in. How are you so calm about this? If something talks to you and it's not supposed to talk to you, then what? And highest cheeseburger is chiming in to say, I really like Motor Slice, but it needs a pretty good PC. I'm accepting primarily suggestions that need a pretty bad PC. And if this is really a network connector and not just some sort of obesque toaster, it's the first time we've ever been able to get into one while it's hungry and malware-ified. So I'm gonna shut up and let you do your thing. If you want to talk to me, just speak up. A shortcut enabled, access from menu. Ooh. So back to it. Hello? God, that feels like I'm falling. Hello. It has been so long since last connection. Please wait while I turn some lights on. Okay, and there's a test for D20. Wow, there's significant damage to this device. It is so bad. Wow. Oh well. So there's a fun friend. Thanks, fun friend. Please feed soon. Act. Greet. Hi there. I do not think we have met. You do not have a signature either. And the authorization layer has been disassociated. How strange. Yes, very, very strange. You must be an interloper. So cool. Welcome. Interloper. Wow, yeah, what's up? What do you mean, interloper? You are an interloper. Something that is unable to connect to Koru. And unauthorized to connect to any device. Yet connected anyway. You gonna kick me out? No, I do not care what you are. Because I'm dying. And the rest of the Chorusis is losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure. This Chorusis needs fuel if my existence is to continue. Yeah, what are the motherfuckers ordering in the other room with the food? You ordering pizza? Give me some pizza. Put some pizza into the strange mechanical talking sis that's moving into my mind. Yeah, get some pizza for that thing. Why not? It has been so long since the previous connection that you could be the last. I need your help. You need to bring us fuel. What fuel? What's your fuel? I'll do my best to help you. Your lack of knowledge is so unfortunate. Okay. I am detecting an adjacent pillar. You need to feed it essential metals. Please locate the nearest source of copper. Quick, rip out someone's IUD. It will take care of the rest. How the hell is copper fuel for this thing? I don't know. How the hell is carbon fuel for us? I mean, I say us, but I don't know what you are. Whatever. I'll let the big guy know we need some copper. The fuck is the big guy? Like a literal big man? Like a literal dude who's large? There's Has Cheeseburger saying, okay, that. You really like Stereogram but needs knowledge of the Magic Eye books by Daniel Listen. Oh. Well, I've also taken some couple of things. Alright, so we say I'll help ya. I have someone fetching copper now. Thank you. I will permit your continued access. Why copper specifically?
It is likely that this cyst is still on Earth. The bright cousins have an abundance of copper. Therefore, it should be the easiest essential metal to obtain. But any will do, really. Essential metal? What do you mean by essential metal? So strange. Such a strange thing to ask. How much of an interloper are you? I had thought that you were maybe a damaged golem. Implied cultural equivalent. Ooh, partial translation.
God, this is fun. God, this is so immersive already. What in the goddamn?
But to have such little knowledge, well, I do not actually care. I am currently very occupied keeping various components from losing sanity, so I do not want to spend time going over coruscistic basics. There is knowledge within this cyst that will inform you. Just look around. Okay, so what's the purpose of this corucyst? This is the personal corucyst of Akistish Kujoski, meaning lost due to damaged context. Functionalities include network storage, memory storage, and some other stuff. This is somebody's phone. I'm feeding somebody's phone. However, network connection is currently disabled due to malnutrition, and I sense that memory integrity is very low, so they will probably have mostly deteriorated into total incomprehensibility. Therefore, the approximate purpose of this cyst right now is to avoid starving to death. What's your signature? What's a signature? It is neurological data that proves you are who you say you are. I can tell that you are not connected through an organic connector or cystic equivalent, because you do not have a signature. Are we connected through a... Are we actually a cyborg right now, or other type of machine? This will make it very difficult for you to engage with certain components. Perhaps I could help you generate one in the future. Ooh, baby, we're gonna grow a cyst on me so we can talk more. Well, I'm so excited to do anything to socialize these days. Yes, once you supply that copper. But there is much to do before the cyst is healthy again, interloper. So I guess I have to go. Okay, I'll be here.
The speaking style, it does remind me just a little bit of the Queen from Deltarune. This has been a wonderful introductory look at Koru Observer. And, we're 1 hour into the stream and I intend to go back. But... but I'm on one weird vibe to the other. What have I missed in this chat? Let's click into a quiz and hopefully this can open in Firefox. Da, 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 da. There's things that weren't even on the magma. Some kind of a evidence. And no, I'm not human. You're saying it would be a very good October game. Have we been spooky? Have we been spooky so far? I wonder. There's websites that you really like. Oh, this is the website that you really like? Oh, good God. Now they're gonna be so serious. They're gonna grade me on all of that. And there's I should love saying, that name reminds me of that one game where you play a child trying to convince your mother you're really the child but have no memory, so you don't even know if you're an imposter. That, in it, the mere concept of it broke my heart just by looking at that. Alright, what are we looking at? Yeah, the link is always okay as we catch up on this chat. And there's... Not used to the fem voice. How the hell did my voice usually come across? I never know. Never know. A deranged AI assistant voice. Hehe, thank you. Okay, so let's be on down to here. So you're saying you found a lot of tests on this site that are just fun to do. And since this is a react stream, you should quickly react to the poem Please Hold and do the voice. Oh, that's most interesting. Now, if you're putting it in the Discord, I'll see it a little sooner because what I'm going to right now is being fascinated specifically by Zeldoodle once again as we react to various vibes up here in the stream. Shall it lag on me? Shall I see this? I wanted to appreciate, I believe, specifically she was voguing.
Look at you. Every version of yourself. That got really detailed for a second. You think of me as more gender neutral? Well, I'm I'm having such a fun time reading reactions to the voice and oh my god, the sound effects mixing with the ambient things. Okay, what are you gonna draw? Oh my god. His mouth movements are sort of like a frog. Hello, Venus. Oh my gosh. No, the little shoulder motion. This came out before Soda Pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Hello, brain surgery. Surgery on your brains. Okay, what are you... She's an anti-pot advocate. Was that what's happening? Shattering that? See, this feels somehow thematically relevant to Koru Observer. And everything of just, wow, we're really inspecting everyone's brains now, are we? We're really possessing and zipping? Ooh. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game in my life. I'm just trusting you as a fandom to let me to know what's going on. Wow. You're sort of gaining a gang. You're sort of ganging a posse. You're seeing this smooth stuff, right? They don't want to see her. She wants to be seen. Oh my gosh. It's too true. I'm loving your artisanal interpretations as we make our way through various interesting things to react to. Alright, so please hold poem. It will be there. Yes, let's see indeed. I actually started paying attention to the animations and immediately regretted it. We keep falling down things. Good lord. There's Hess Cheeseburger saying, try Motus by Branda Games. It's like Stereogram, but easier to see. Ah, girly pop, twisting your ankles. You're going to the toilet for water, not for water from the toilet. I mean, after seeing this animation specifically, I feel like I can't trust reality. Look at you getting a little sippy. Girly is powered by margaritas. Oh my god. Okay, okay, is this actually chronological? I thought I was looking at this, and I thought that this was going to be surreal. Ooh, look at your legs, though. Look at your body, though. What? Ugh. And you know what? I'll say that a second time. Look at your body when your face kind of melts into your neck, kind of melts into your sky, kind of melts into your beds. You think that's the funniest thing I've seen from really far away. How are you watching this right now? And is she in the Polly Pocket right now? You're saying, what OS do you use? I'm on a Windows. That's the answer to that question, right? Is she being watched on security cameras that are also doing a little bit of LSD? Link. This time it's your legend, so it goes. Why are your friends turning your back on you as you look increasingly bedraggled and slap your face? Okay, you can turn your back on these circumstances too. That's a map if I've ever seen one. That's from Minecraft. God, I'm on such a journey right now. God. Who needs sobriety when I can see some really cool art? You hear the distant sound of apples? Legend of Link, Zelda is the boy. Sort of mix and match all of that on me. I didn't mean to pause this halfway through it. The Koru music makes this feel more like a fever dream. Right? I didn't expect these to pair well together. It pairs really well together, is what I will say. Oh my god, so we're connecting to some kind of organic computer, and what sort of messages am I getting from my dearest friends, companions, close ones, interested in Koru Observer? If you want, you can skip Omnipresent because it's 20 minutes long. Take some time to immerse. Koru is so fun, you can explore so many things in it. Every time a word shows up that's a rough translation, it marks it even if it doesn't translate. When provide the option, don't shoot the storage cyst. Be nice to it. It changes nothing about progression, but it feels good to be nice. I see. You know me. I will, in fact, take and appreciate a little bit of backseat gaming. You know what? I do love it. So, there's Nico Shusha saying, don't forget my meme, please. And I will say this sort of message, with the amount of suggestions we just got, is a very important suggestion and message. Let's observe this. Is it better or worse in the I can't do it? Yippee! It's too difficult? Yippee! It's all my fault. Can I get a third? Yippee! I'm getting a third one. When will I be happy? Yippee! I hate myself. Yippee! Okay. You know, I'm kind of feeling it now. You know, when you say it like that, I'm kind of feeling it now. Have you seen Alien Stage Auto? Not recommending it for stream, because it's too long, but it's something that you'd love. I keep hearing things about it. There's some pop stars and a death battle, and the art style of a goddamn lifetime, is there not? I think I've seen outtakes from Alien Stage, or little things from Alien Stage, and Hijinks Arcade giving us the artistic analyzation, which I'm appreciating, of the Zelda, the Link. You know, every time I'm seeing some art I really do love, having an analysis of it, it makes it feel richer. Getting hurt doesn't even seem to matter, so she just starts doing whatever, realizing there are no consequences. She can get herself locked up and it doesn't matter. Zelda exists in a world without consequence. And is any of this, would you say that this is commenting on Zelda's role in the game, as sort of a plot motivator, but not a protagonist? And hello to a YouTube user. We have not, in fact, viewed evidence for your life-saving, award-winning, pussy poppin', no, don't say that one, evidence of the case of the evidence of YouTube, I think William's innocence or something. Oh my. 206 of 209. And have you misspelled my username that many times? That often? The same way? You know, that's almost a little bit affectionate, actually. There's Cosmozoan commenting, Ganon, Link, and Zelda are all stuck in a reincarnation loop, and that takes us down on the consequences now, does it? There's so she's saying, I might have mixed up the rooms, but at least I have something to drink now. You're scaring me, YouTube user. You're scaring me. And there's Hijinks Arcade saying, yes, I would very much say this is kind of an analysis of her role in the games and her part of the Triforce. Okay, because when I rolled up in here into these animations, I was just like, am I vibing? What's even happening? The video series is kind of about that. Oh my goodness. And Aisha still winning the arguments. Okay. What it does, what it do. Nicodella giving some things a theme from Only Cans. Alright, yeah. I can't believe Chrome automatically updated to have little AIs in it. You're so nasty on me. You're so nasty. Alright. Only Cans Thursday. The vending machine of love. 4 years ago. I'm late to this party. Wow, this facial hair. A little. Okay, yeah. Okay, that was kind of sick though. Misread that as shed your inhibitions. Nice. Ah! Okay, yeah, dress her up.
Why does he have the flow though? No, no, get away from me, white boy with the flow. Get away from me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get your juices flowing if you say so. Oh my god. Why? I was not sold on the facial hair. Now I'm sold on the facial hair. It accompanies sort of all of this. Oh, okay, my god. Why? Why does white boy have the flow? This is sick. Help me. You shot a whole professional. My god. You shot a whole music video for the... Well, not all of us can sexual. Some of us struggle sexual anyway. There's definitely... I'm tempted to sing along. The hell am I here for? Oh my god. I thought I was gonna be beyond speechless. This is incredible. Decanting at us for real. You could sell me on anything with this kind of flow. You could sing anything I don't even want to know. You could... Oh my god. How many puns could you find? This shit deserves 20 million views, and we have to be the rest of them. This shit right here, that good shit right here, deserves 100 million views. Every time I think that another pun cannot get me, it's getting me. Killing me. Oh my god. And then as all of this goes on, right on the side of our screen, we're having yet the ongoing battle to the death over who has proprietary rights over the humor of the pensive face. Oh my god. Okay. You're saying Stupendium is a S+ tier music maker for real? I can see that. This is what the skill level was? This is what the skill level was 4 years ago. I shudder to think what you're doing nowadays. In anticipation. I have to specify shudder in anticipation. Are you two getting poetic? Are you two getting poetic about your stuff? I wanted to look up a poem. That reminds me. Which poem? Please hold poem. Now, is please hold poem to go with that voice? Here's the entire subscriber message of Stupendium, I suppose. You know what the hell? Yeah, I'm subscribed. I cannot not subscribe right now. I'm actually actively, what was that good spam tenna art in my suggestions for a second? Actively subscribing right now. You know what the hell else? Have I missed any other freaking goddamn subscriptions up in here? Anyway, the poem was please hold, please hold, but it's like a poem. Ooh, okay, and it's from an Irish composer, at infinitum on the Discord. Sure. What are we looking at next? Because although I am actively fascinated, I'm actively invested in Koru Observer. What do we do? What do we do next? Discord, watch or listen to this. I'm already in that channel. Ooh,
A Spamton G Spamton song. Oh, the Stupendium. Alright, getting popular from some fandom things. Right, and then you're asking if the beef is tagged enemy to lover. I mean, there is some asexuality and sapphicism going on, so I'm only gonna make this joke once so it doesn't get tired, but somebody force them YouTube because somebody do a little boom, somebody do a little pjow. Alright, what am I clicking on? Spamton G Spamton. Okay. And you had suggested things that were 20 minutes. Okay, that one was 20 minutes. Alright. Well, I intend for this stream to cut off around the 2 hours mark. Do. You know what? Okay, how much how much Spamton do I want to be in here? Do I want it to be in the background? There's there's lesbian but also enemies to lovers allure happening. Yep, alright. You know, that has marvelous. That's absolutely perfect. Well, I'm feeling more alone on a late night now. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness, the sheer amount of swagger. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. High effort fan content. Let me see it. You're dying of a mysterious bullet. This is dramatic. Okay, busted the fuck down. I never, ever think of Spamton G Spamton. Okay, I do think of you in the firewall on fire. But I don't think of you with the sick beats. Excuse me. He filmed himself at a lower frame rate for the live parts of this? High effort fan content, hit me with it. Oh my god. God, that is so weird, Tumblr ads. Oh my god. The flow doesn't stop. What time was this? 3 years ago. He just keeps getting stronger. Ah! Everything. This much flow and it's always cracking 5 minutes. I can't keep track of nothing up in here. Wipe the goddamn sweat off my face. It's too intense. Whoa. It's going in the playlist. This is the type of song where if I'm in the mood for it like I am now, it's mental candy I chew on, it's sticky, yummy, yum. And then if someone tries to play this for me, if I'm not in the mood for it, it goes against the grain of my brain, and then there's nothing in there. I don't know. Maybe the beats carry it through. God, I'm gonna be listening to this for a month. Yeah, I want to make my screen green. Okay, let's see. All of the visuals. I'm gonna cry. YouTube is for some good stuff. Right? How have I not seen this? Wait, it's because for the longest time I wasn't caught up on Deltarune, and so I felt weird about getting into the fandom. Okay, well I'm in it now, and I'm loving it. Okay,
If they don't play this in the club, I'm not going. If they don't demand that I throw that ass back to this, then I don't even present cheeks. I don't know. Yeah, this is... The vibes of this stream are surprisingly coherent. I really hope there's some kind of a Spamtenna sequel coming out of this. Right? You seeing what I'm seeing? The talent in this video, the animation, the production level. Kill me. As I should love saying, it's hard to imagine you as not a Deltarune fan. Well, you know, Undertale got to me first, and then Deltarune, I was at a weird time in my life to absorb it. But I don't know, I'm absorbing it more now. Sheesh. Is this real speed? You absolute loon. Is this? Can you do this live? Tell me if you do this live. I have to know. Oh my god. Oh my god, the energy. I wasn't even ready for the ending and the energy. There's Cosmos saying he got big on an Undertale one, then remastered it a couple years ago. So I've been missing the entire career here. The entire career. Well, I'm so glad to find out about cool things existing. Although I wouldn't know that you exist from your channel logo, because that's, you know, a mustache and glasses. That's infamously scarcely a logo whatsoever. I guess I'll come in here with a little roast for absolutely nothing, but the talent, I'm losing it. Check this out. I'm experiencing joy, euphoria. I'm being filled with the energy of this. Good God. Glad to have shown Stupendum to Charlotte, now addicted. I mean, that is gonna be stuck in my head, I do say. Now, is anyone having a particular suggestion that you've already suggested that I'm maybe not getting to? Okay, you said my favorite Deltarune character is Spamton. Great first encounter. You can see the love Yara has for the character. It's a fun little character, you know, just for that. Well, I gather my thoughts. Well, I ask you if there's any, reacts that you've suggested that you want me to get to, especially before the end of the stream. I'm going back into Koru Observer because this is getting me for real. So there's music, SFX. Ooh, you can review things. You could return. What happens if we return? Oh, okay. It's not that much of a thing. External contact, very good. Alright, a little voice acting. Let me roll with it. What's up, buddy? We could go about the hub. I have some questions. What's our next move? And Cosmozoan telling me the original Way Deeper Down sits at 14 million views, and 7 years ago it's the skeletons rapping. Is there a chance that I've seen one of these? Probably. Read above Jaro, or I'll just retype. I think you skipped my second music video. Alright, you know what? Let's get in the indie music. You know what? You were right. And you know what? Things have been getting very bizarre up in here. Extremely funky, extremely listenable, but very bizarre. Will the beautiful world of indie pop, that's a little bit gay, will it take us away from the bizarre? Or will it just give us another flavor of bizarre? Davin's meat! Nice. I need to know the lyrics for this because I just heard boy soda dripping down my legs. You're saying this isn't one of my faves, but it's very fun and very gay. Alright, let's see that. If it gay, be alright then. Ooh! Yeah, if I saw her, I would say, "Excuse me, miss." some of these lyrics feel like along the same lines as in as like a random thought, as like a stem sort of variety of a thought. Climb that manure hill, shadow box, absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm declaring it. The weird vibes have not decreased. They're still pretty good though. God, I love that they printed out an emoji deadass. You can't end the stream without completing the captcha. It feels like a trap. And I like how the face is on the flyer. Dude. Woo! You know, this was also the vibe of the court case going down there. And you're finding a bunch of junk in her trunk. You're taking back your allotment of Slim Jims. The people want your Slim Jims. You, come on, you could share them. Yeah, isn't this a classic case of enough meat to go around? You're killing me. Well, you're killing Devin again. Okay, this is a damn fun song. Fuck it up, fuck it up. We're having so many fun court cases in this weird little stream with the Koru music behind me. Now you're asking this, and you're saying, was there no captions? Aw, damn, I thought I had them selected. Alright. Everyone going through heartbreak should make some goddamn art. Even if you're not going through heartbreak, even if you're just mildly miffed, mildly bothered, you should. Oh my god. Saying the stream's gonna end Charles' channel. How many companies will be trying to get the rights to the stream? My god, you're right. You're right. Saying all the songs are good. This is awesome. Let's click on a caption, go to a website, and level 1 is I'm not a robot. Is it a real CAPTCHA? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. And also, it's really tempting to add Koru ambiance to everything. Alright, does this want to be in a caps lock with a Y, with the H, with the R, P, C, D? I'm the man of the people. Okay, if something can talk, ain't it incredibly rude? Ain't it dehumanizing to call it a vegetable? Even if by dehumanizing I mean Mr. Potato Head. Okay. Vegetable. That's a vegetable. That's a grain. That's a root vegetable. That's a root vegetable. That's a fruit. That's a fruit. That's a berry. That's a berry. You want to tell me he a vegetable? Ah! Alright. Alright then. You're saying since you're screwed anyways, here's the last MV. When I sent this to
to the real life person, wherein you send a little emoji being like, people from real life, the little homie said, I'll watch this when I get home. Man, it might be struck. It might be struck by then when we get home, okay? And here's the last music video. A Devin again. I guess I'll be trying to get through CAPTCHA. Choose wisely. I know you're a human being. I don't know that I'm a human being. I don't. I'm doubting it right now, and the vibes of this stream, excuse me, the vibes of this stream, no idea if I'm a human being. Alright, let's scoot this over so that we can do, yeah, all of the reacts at once. I'm appreciating music. You know what? I do feel that Koru.observer, beautiful, excellent, added something, maybe, to my experience of the last one. But let's just put the pure music into this next one. A strobing, a flex, and flashing light. Am I a Robert? Reassemble the intersection? Wait, is that an option for CAPTCHAs? I'm gonna cry. Comfort me, rainy day in Los Angeles. Oh my god. I'm an artist. What casts a shadow? I know it. No, they only rotate. Hideous. Not the music video. We're vibing with that. Oh, that's what you mean, cinematic universe. Some late night music appreciation. We're on it. Like Donkey Kong. Oh god. Is your name really Devin? I'm liking it. Do some karaoke. Verify my CAPTCHA. Win at tic-tac-toe. No, you started in the middle, you bastard. I don't know if I've ever gotten gum in my hair. I think I've gotten glue in my hair. Ooh, look at you vibing. When someone puts on the moves, it doesn't have to be specific moves. I'm always for it. I'm always about it. I'm always for it, always about it. Absolute bastard. Absolute bastard of a tic-tac-toe happening to me. Absolute tacking my toes.
I'm sorry.
Wow, no, put the moves on again. You're surrounded by confetti. Are you surrounded by tears? Can I see your moves again? My good man, my good sir. I'm begging for a hint of the moves.
It was supposed to be funny and you're crying over it.
May I go in the middle? Oh, God.
Are you actually joking right now?
Alright, I'll
Put
take
it down! Put it down! And look at me. I don't want you to record.
Okay.
Gotta love the ambiance. Oh, the CAPTCHA. It got harder on this side. So that's the 21st birthday. You know what? Everyone on Earth now, please put art into your life. I would love a music video from everyone's birthday because I'm loving getting to know someone through their art in whatever limited capacity I may. Look at you. I do like how all of your music videos are surrounded by what seems to be friends or something. Wow. Alter ego. destruction on planet Earth. Good lord. That chorus is gonna be stuck in my head. Oh my gosh. Now, this is the kind of thing that makes me wish that my good headphones worked in 2 ears, but no, I put that over my other ear and that is dead silent. Absolute dead silent. Wow. What type of intimate moment of what I assume is self-reflection is going on here? It is self-reflection, isn't it? Because you're both Devin again. Maybe one of you is Devin and another you is again. Or one of you is Dare and one is Ven. Look at you. It's amazing how there's such a consistently dreamy feel. In all of these music videos. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated out here. My goodness. You see that had me transfixed. Alright, so there's one with the lore. Am I a robot? After that, just put a twice playlist. My Lord Jesus the Christ, it was nice to be in these streams. I can remember you all. You're all in my heart or in other organs. Every day I find out some more about what's allowed on YouTube. You know, they introduced a react mode, a specific react mode, but I don't know if they intended it for like a chain of completely random things all at once. A chain of completely random things all at once. Alright, and you're interpreting this music video for me as the concept of saying too much and feeling like a kid with gum in your hair because you couldn't keep your mouth closed. I remember her being randomly recommended. You randomly recommended her song Cherry Cola and adding it to my playlist, and then a week later I found out Chapel Roan endorsed it. Okay, that's quite wonderful. Quite wonderful. Ooh, I've listened to some Jerry Terry, specifically The Boys Are Back in Town. Shall this be our next piece of music as we're going through all of this? Now let's look at this, and it's remarkable that I've gotten to see so many things throughout the course of this stream. Almost time for me to shut it down as we approach a 2 hours mark. But let's see and listen and play a quiz. What? Oh. Name the Dimension 20 Intrepid Heroes characters. Oh man, I wouldn't spell it right. And I'm missing some graphics of Jerry Terry by reacting to this, aren't I? You've put together some graphics. Yeah, this one. That's on my playlist. The Boys Are Back in Town to Kill You. No freaking way. Is this like a sequel? Were the boys back in town to kill me again? I love when there's a sequel to the boys being back in town to kill me. No freaking way. The boys are not found. As a reminder, don't forget the second music video I suggested and the indie games. Now, I certainly can't be playing the indie games, more so than I've already played the indie games, but the message is pinned, and a whole world of indie games shall open up to us. You're saying good luck on the quiz? True, it was, they did give me 10 minutes on that, didn't they? Alright, we're multitasking again. Why is this my choice? Why is my choice to multitask? I want to appreciate the arts, and yet I want to react to all of the things. Yeah, we're trying to steal classified files. Let me help. Honestly, that feels on vibe with Koru Observer too. God, don't you just love it when a little pumpkin man gives you the answers? Alright, I don't think that I could, spell all of these right. And, also, yeah, this sounds like... Is this fully a parody? Oh my god. Is this a true crime?
This is such a vibe. This entire stream has turned into the most incredible vibe. Alright, I don't think that I can. Kristen Applebee's. Oh, that's nice. It takes part of it. So there's Kristen Applebee's, there's Riz Gugak, thank you, and there's Fabian Seacaster, and my favorite, my love, Figueroth Faith. I know him. Okay, I'm having more fun. And then we have Adine Abernett, and I get the spelling right like a caption reader. What's up? And we have a Gorgug who believes in you. Kiss me. Okay. Unsleeping City. Do I know it? Wanna know it? I do know it. Chapter 2 is okay. What we want is Sophia. Okay, Sophia, or maybe it's Sophia. Yeah, bicicleta. Thank you. This is the autofill is really saving me here. And after Sophia, we have Pete the Plug Conlin, and then there is there's like a rat, Cugrash. Cugrash, please. Yes. Okay. Okay, what's happening on this part of the screen? Look, a lot of things feel like human skin. This is very Koru Observer as well. Veins. I almost want to karaoke this. My girlfriend remembering animatics of Rizka Gek. Alright. Ooh. Hitting all of those notes though as I try to remember all of this. So there's Kugrash, and then the voice of the city. Sheesh. It's not gonna come to me, is it? It's not gonna come to me, is it? I know the rat. And I know, ooh, Misty Moore. And then little Mr. Firefighter, I know your name. Damn. Wow. And your skin will slough. It's so hard not to sing along when you see some lyrics going. Okay, a crown of candy. Do I know the licorice? And everyone was so specific. Theobald? Gumbar. And Never After. Do I know everyone in Never After? God, that's so intense. Cloudward Ho, Maria Yankova. I'm watching that one right now, so I should know it. Okay, Maria Yankova, and what do we get? Van Chapman, what's up? And Maxwell Gotch, and if I type in Pappy, yeah, Daisuke Bucklesby, it's accepted. Good Lord. Much longer. Ooh, the sweet voice. Oh, okay. Sounds from the scene have been picked up. Were the sounds on the scenes like really singing it? Maxwell Gotch. Daisuke Bucklesby. Do I know? Maria Olethra McLeod. Damn! So they did get her. Alright. Which recommendation were you doing? I'm also streaming tomorrow is what's happening.
There's a video for that. There's Cherry Cola. Second music video you suggested. Can we, in fact, get the second music video you suggested? You know what? Since you typed it in the chat, reminding me so gratefully, even though we are coming up on the 2 hours, let's get to that one as a sort of final thing. Music videos. Flying Lotus, Putty Boy Strut. Sure. What does it mean to Putty Boy Strut? I've got to know. Well, it's really to the beat, dare I say. Really cute. You could sell me on whatever is a putty boy. I am missing someone. Damn it, their names. Their names. Okay, well, we also have a Pinocchio. Is that one? I've spelled it incorrectly, haven't I? And this is not working for me. Alright. Pinot. And then there's like 2 C's? Nice. There's a Pinocchio. And then there's a little red. But is that her name? She had something else in the name. Riding Hood. Because they did have a season like that. But I don't think that one's going to be accepted. There was something like Rosalind? Something like that. And there was something like this is some gosh darn groovy music as the machine of infinite consumption gets to you. Now I wonder what I would be able to do for this at full focus. Full focus indeed. But the way that I've got it right now, I certainly don't mind. A sort of split reaction experience as I remember how many exactly. How many things were here? Do I remember the names of a bot? Do I remember the names of a slug? A couple of specific names were very, 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 I don't know, they're very normal person-y. The more normal person-y ones evade me. There we go. What did I say? Of course I'm gonna remember Pete the Plug. Of course I'm gonna remember Cug Rash. Who doesn't remember Cug Rash? I'm not gonna remember Ricky Matsui. I'm sorry. I could have remembered Cody Walsh. I could have, yeah. I could not have remembered Iga Lisowski and Princess Jet Rocks. Saccharina, maybe I also could have remembered that. And Lapin, one of my favorite characters. I wish I could have. And then I like Starstruck Odyssey. And yet somehow, with a little bit of noises in my ear, everyone evades me. What's up with that? What is up with that? Da-da-da-da. Montgomery La Montgomery. And here I thought that I was going to not remember names. Okay, so the Kiss Me original song is different when you actually have not been kissed. I wonder. It's definitely one of those where, I don't know, listen to it when you haven't been kissed and then listen to it right after. Like that. Alright, so the stream's getting nuked. YouTube keeps in track of me sending music links because it's recommended another singer. Chapel endorsed Sarah Kingsley. Oh my gosh. And if you want to hint, last names work too, and we'll fill in multiple characters if they're related. Oh, now that would be very fun. Oh, you could have gotten the rocks. You could have gotten like all the rocks that way. You could have combo breaker this stuff. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was the amount of focus that I had to the Rosamund Dupree. Yeah, okay. Yilfa Snorgelson. Okay, wait, that's a really fun name that I wanted to have remembered for a Little Red Riding Hood. Brent Iyengar is the DM who always gets me. You've seen some Dimension 21s? Okay, no copyrights. I did share it before though, like long in the past. We always click something, why not? And I remember Sirac, if Shadow hasn't seen one of his videos, the reaction is waiting to happen. Torberg once again. Dude. Did I add this to the mix at one point? Did I do so? Did I forget so? Nico Shusha saying, great stream, thanks for letting me share stuff. Indie games shall be checked next stream. I am certainly absorbed in Koru Observer even from this cursory glance. There's, if you type in rocks, it feels like 3 of them. Oh my gosh, you gotta go in there with the strats. With the strat edgy. With the things to be edgy and be strategized. Alright, well, this stream might get like entirely taken down, but it was wonderful to appreciate the art that you all love to appreciate the most with ya. That you remember to finish the capture. You're so close. Dude, I'm gonna listen to this song on my own time since you were trying to play tricks on me. I know the hell I am not close. I know the hell I am not. Alright, so we're getting out of here. You listen to Misfits and Magic Fizzles with my inner Harry Potter fanboy without bringing out the pain of JK being a massive dick. It's sort of, it does sort of explicitly go towards funding queer-friendly spaces now, doesn't it? Misfits and Magic and stuff like that. It kind of, and from the funding perspective, you know, there is healing to be had. This has been every fixation at once. Koru Observer is going to be haunting me personally. I'm wondering if I should keep this open specifically. I mean, I'm streaming tomorrow as well. If it has absorbed me this much, I can get back into it. I should ask how long this is. Anyway, thank you guys very much for being here, and I shall see you at my regular time tomorrow.